You really want to send Sume? Master asked me that day. I set down my medical text and looked out into the courtyard. There, Sume was frantically trying to prepare medicine, turning the entire pharmacy into chaos. This child was just like her mother when young, always in a flurry of movement. Yes, it must be her, I said decisively. But... Master hesitated. She can't even prepare medicines properly, let alone. That's precisely why, I interrupted. The heart-devouring sect is too cunning. Sending a skilled operative would only alert them. They'd never suspect someone who can't even mix medicines properly. Yes, we had known it was a trap from the start. Half a month ago, word spread through the martial arts world that the Liu family's eldest son was abusing his power, owing the Shin family a large sum of money. Young Master Shin was offering 500 taels of silver for his life. This shouldn't have concerned us. Wuyou Mountain Villa saves lives through medicine. We don't involve ourselves in Jianwu feuds. But when I heard the name Lu Mingyuan, something stirred in my memory. How could I forget that youth from 15 years ago? He had arrived covered in wounds, poisoned by the heart-devouring sect. If not for Sume's mother's desperate efforts, he would have died that night. Later we discovered that attack was just the beginning of the heart-devouring sect's attempt to control the medicinal herb market. Now they were using the same tactics again. Medicine prices have been soaring lately, no doubt they're doing, I told Master. This assassination contract might be our chance. What chance? A chance to uncover their base of operations. But we need to send the right person. Just then, there was a crash outside. Sume had knocked over another medicine pot. Master. I'm sorry. I'll clean it up right away, she called out apologetically. Looking at her panicked form, I suddenly had an idea. It has to be her, I said. What? Master was shocked. But senior sister is. She's perfect, I explained. First, as senior sister, her position is appropriate. Second, her poor medical skills won't raise suspicion. Third. I paused. Third, she and that boy have a connection. That boy? You mean? Yes, the youth from 15 years ago, I said. She was too young then, probably doesn't remember. But that's fine, some things are better discovered naturally. But, Master's still worried, what if she actually? She won't, I laughed. She's just like her mother, a healer to her core. Asking her to kill someone would be harder than asking her to successfully prepare a batch of medicine. Then isn't this a waste? That's why she's perfect, I said. Because she'll fail, they'll lower their guard. Moreover, I watched Sume earnestly cleaning up her mess. Moreover, this child needs to find her own path. She's always thought herself inadequate, but she doesn't realize some people are born to save lives. What happened next proved my judgment correct. I kept a close watch on matters through my network. Each report brought a smile to my face. Senior sister spilled tea again. Senior sister mixed up the poison with antidote. Young Master Lu seemed to be protecting her without her knowing. Everything is proceeding as planned? Elder Lin asked me one day. Even better, I replied. That boy hasn't disappointed us. He's been investigating the heart-devouring sect all these years, building his tea business as a cover. And Sume? She's following her mother's path, though she doesn't realize it yet. I stroked my beard thoughtfully. Her mother also started out clumsy but found her strength when it truly mattered. The day I appeared at the tea ceremony, I almost couldn't maintain my composed expression. Watching Sume frantically try to warn Lu Mingyuan about the danger while still maintaining her cover, it reminded me so much of her mother. That's when I knew she had finally found her way. Just like her mother said before passing, a healer's hands may shake, but their heart must remain steady. When she rushed to save Lu Mingyuan from that blade, I wasn't surprised at all. After all, didn't her mother do the same thing 15 years ago? Like mother, like daughter, they both chose to save rather than harm, even at their own risk. Was it really necessary to be so roundabout? Elder Lin asked me after everything was settled. We could have told them both the truth from the start. Some lessons must be learned, not taught, I replied. Now she understands that her clumsiness doesn't matter, what matters is her heart's natural inclination to heal. Looking at the young couple now, I often think of her mother. She would be proud to see her daughter not only following in her footsteps as a healer but also finding happiness with the very person she gave her life to save. Perhaps this too was heaven's design.